Good morning, everyone. It is 9 a.m. I'm going to call the meeting of the Codington County Board of Commissioners to order. If you have a cell phone, if you'd want to silence it, if you need to take a call, if you could step out. We are streaming live on YouTube. It is Tuesday, June 12th, 2022. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Commissioner Johnson, would you lead us this morning?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Item number 2, call for public comment. We will still take comments from individuals in the public on items that are not on the agenda for information only. The 2 phone numbers are 605-882-6248 and 605-882-6297, and those will be addressed during the open part of the meeting. We're going to change up the agenda just a little bit. We are going to move executive session up before monthly reports, and we are also moving item number 12. Nope, I'm going to do number 3 yet. I'm just saying we're moving these things up before they approve the agenda. Item number 3, conflict of interest items. Are there any for fellow commissioners?
No.
All right, then item number 4, action to approve the July 12th, 2022
moved.
agenda with those
Second.
additions. Motion by Van Duzen, second by Gable. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, that motion carries. Item number 5, action to approve the July 5th, 2022 minutes of the Codington County Board of Commissioners.
Move to approve.
Motion
Second.
by Johnson, second by Van Duzen. Any additions, corrections? Not hearing any. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, that motion carries as well. All right, let's roll right into item number 12, discussion regarding the RAIF grant applications eligibility criteria and the RAIF funding. Rick, would you want to come up here in case there's any other questions? I don't know if you guys have had a chance or an opportunity to look at the application that Chris Jacobson emailed to all of us last week, actually the week before. What they're needing is, there's no action can be taken today, but if you guys have noticed anything on that application or the grant application, this is what the townships will fill out and bring to us in requesting those funds for any culverts that are over 60 inches and larger. If there's nothing that you guys see, I will just let Chris know, because the Association of Townships are trying to get this moving forward, because the deadline for applications is October 31st. So we can't make up our own application. This is going to be a statewide application that everyone will use the same one. So they need to kind of get that rolling. Also, the townships will need to do their 5-year structure improvement plan. That's due by August 31st, and that was also part of that. So if it's pretty straightforward.
So I get the thing that's in the packet about this is this thing from the South Dakota, is that
That's on the funding. You
Okay,
received an email from Chris Jacobson 2 weeks ago that had all that information in there. Yeah, you should have, because we all got it. But anyway,
That may not be the exact one, but that's what it basically looks like.
I don't have any issues with that.
I thought it looked pretty straightforward. It's pretty, not real difficult for everyone to be able to complete it, and nothing too out of line that they're asking for. So
when's your deadlines on
soon, because we have, because this needs to be approved. This application will need to be approved, and then that's what the townships will use. One thing I will note before townships are going to be eligible for this is they will need to do a 5-year plan, which doesn't have to be real in-depth, but also they will have to have had imposed a property tax levy of 50 cents per thousand. Or the other thing is impose a tax levy opt-out. I believe those have to be done during.
Okay, what was the 50 cents?
That's either or, the property tax levy of 50 cents. We have some townships that have done that. That's the max. They're going to try to change that legislatively, though, to say up to, but right now it is 50 cents. They can't do anything under on the property tax levy. They can do the opt-out for any amount, though,
That's in the
The opt-out,
legislation.
the time to opt out
is during their March meetings, I believe, isn't it, when they have to?
Yes, yeah, so.
Yes, so that's why they need to be doing this next year.
Okay,
So these applications would be for next year, but if they haven't done any of this, they aren't going to be eligible till the next year, so this is all kind of,
It generally looks like a good, I mean, it prioritizes the stuff. So I didn't have a chance to look at it because I didn't get the email from Chris. So it wasn't in the packet. So, but I additionally, like in a day or so, can we get back to her? I mean, or
just
do we
let
need-
me know.
Okay.
So I can
All
let
right,
them
that's
know.
fine.
I've been
Yeah,
in
it looks-
contact with Travis as well, so just let me know if you see anything that you think needs to be tweaked. That's why I had it on here, because they need to keep this rolling, so.
Okay.
See, Brookings County and Beetle County have something real close to that to help some of their
Right.
townships. They put money aside and it's basically the same
Does it, so
application.
when we go through this, does it give I'm not seeing, my concern is there a way to weight
No,
the criteria to?
no.
So we're gonna have to be approving.
That's something, okay, and that's something we need to be thinking about, that we need to put on the agenda. What kind of a split do we want to do? So how much do we want the townships to pay, and then how much do we want to use out of that RAIF fund?
Right.
What percent? So is it 80-20? Is it 60-40?
Right.
So that's something
No.
we need to be thinking about
See,
and get that implemented as
Yeah,
well.
that's the problem I have with that 50-cent levy is it's just, but
Yeah,
anyway, that's
they-
in legislation, I know.
Yeah,
so.
they took it legislatively last year and they got no traction. They're going to try to do it again because sometimes they don't need the full 50 cents. So
Yeah, I mean.
anyway,
it's- yeah.
all right. So I guess everyone else okay with the application? I'll just wait for Lee to let me know if he
Okay.
sees anything that needs to be tweaked, so I can let Chris know and she can let Terry know what the association.
Can you email that to me?
I'll get it to you. I have
Okay,
it.
all right, thanks.
I'll
Yeah,
forward that
I didn't
email.
get the current one. This
Yeah.
was the first draft here weeks ago, so.
Okay. Thanks.
Is there many
It's the
changes?
same one. No, it's
No,
the
it's
same.
basically the same, but
Yeah.
It's the same. All right, so be thinking on that. I'll be putting it on the agenda again to figure out what kind of a split we want to do, so we can get whatever other criteria we want to do just as of ourselves or in determining eligibility. All right. With that, then we are going to do an executive session early on. We have two that we need to take care of. So I would now entertain a motion to go into executive session.
So move.
It's on personnel. Motion by
Second.
Johnson, second by Gable,
No, wait.
by Van Duzen. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? We're in exec.
It'll be quick. We'll make it as quick as we can, guys.
Yep. This is just a,
There won't be business.
you
Yeah,
gotta.
so don't go away.
Stop
There's more to
streaming,
follow.
leave.
The second half is gonna be a lot more entertaining than the first half, so you'll wanna come back.
That's not all, folks.
May not be as quick.